Do we have anyone from sales or business in general in this room today? Fantastic. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts on my next question. Who thinks AI will displace salespeople? Great to see such different opinions. So let's take a step further. Do you use AI at work? Fantastic. Your insights will be invaluable for the discussion that we're going to have today. So let's imagine for a while a world without salespeople. You talk to the interface, whatever it is, chatbot, mobile app, voice assistant, sensor. Is this a cool vision? Well, perhaps for those of you who expect binary, very fast responses, it could be pretty cool vision. But if the relationship, building a trust, human contact are important to you, or you don't simply like talk to the chatbot, I'm pretty sure that most of us has this experience. Well, then you probably be disappointed. But are you aware that up to 8 million jobs are expected to disappear by 2030? Do you think this is a little or a lot? Let's calculate this. So today we have around 3.5 billion jobs globally. So the above prediction means that almost a quarter of these jobs will disappear. Who should feel threatened? These 10 jobs are most likely to be replaced by AI. So who we have on this list? Bookkeeping clerks, telemarketers, receptionists, couriers, computer support specialists, but I found also retail salespeople and advertising salespeople. Therefore, as a person who has been in sales for 18 years in various roles, BDM, CAM, sales manager, sales director, a VP of global sales, this prediction really provoked me to face the answer to the question, would AI be able to replace me? So let's start with a definition. Who should the ideal salesperson be? Do you remember what the Wolf of the Wall Street said? Yes. Just sell me this pen. Well, but this is exactly what AI can do just as well. Just have a look. That's why when I think about the definition of the ideal salesperson, the following characteristics come to my mind. Is this definition complete? Or is there something missing from your perspective? Well, I would say that probably we could find something together. However, on the top of that, I see a unique set of 3 skills that certainly make some salespeople successful, while the others not. Can you guess what these skills are? For me, empathy, emotional intelligence, and ability to build a trust and rapport. And now the question is, can AI acquire these competences? To answer, let's check what capabilities offer AI today. Of course, having in mind that you have seen a lot today. That's why let me share with you only few examples that impressed me the most. This is a news presenter, modeled after a real presenter named Zheng Zhou. This presenter learns from live broadcast videos and can handle editorial 24 hours per day. Just imagine the possibilities. A news presenter that never tires, never needs a break, and can constantly deliver news to viewers. Maybe one of you is looking for the perfect boyfriend or girlfriend material. Well, if so, let me introduce Xiaois. This AI-powered love chatbot possesses over 660 million users worldwide, mainly in Asia. It was designed to simulate natural and emotionally intelligent conversations to engage users in long, casual chats. Well, you can challenge me now by saying, come on, Przemek, this is China. We are living in Europe. Wow, really? This is a case of European, this time Belgian to be precise, radio station named Nostalgie, and artificial intelligence generated radio presenter, AI Granny. Or maybe you are planning a weekend city break, let's say in Venice. Just think about it. There is no point in spending hours searching the internet for recommendation of the best places and the best ideas how to spend your time. This is exactly where your travel agent, ChatGPT, will come with help. Few seconds, and the whole plan is ready. And what is important, it's fully customized to your personal interests and preferences. Isn't that convenient? Who wouldn't want a travel agent like that? But that's not all. Did you follow the last spring update conference where OpenAI presented how artificial intelligence could emulate the emotions? If not, I strongly recommend you to watch it. I must admit that I had to pick my jaw up off the floor for a really long time. So back to the question, if AI can acquire key sales competences, let's sum up now what AI can and what can't handle today. It can analyze big data, forecast sales, generate recommendations, reminders, draft tailored emails, or even detect human feelings and react accordingly. But when it comes to what AI can handle, it can't meet you and shake your hand. It can join you for a round of golf, navigate through the complex buying organizations, building relationship, and finally, can't close the sales. There is one but. What about Generation Alpha? The first generation grew up fully immersed in technology, which affects how they learn, how they communicate, how they interact with the world. Maybe for them, talking to a chatbot is fair enough to build a trust. Maybe personal relationship won't be as important anymore. You know what? I decided to ask them, hey, Alpha, what are your shopping preferences? Do you know what I've heard in response? Well, it depends. When it comes to simple, uncomplicated product, a machine is quite sufficient. But when it comes to more complicated purchases, a human contact and a visit to a stationery store are necessary for them. So I asked them another question. Okay, so could you give me the example of such complicated purchases? Yes, of course. Buying shoes could be the example here. So it seems that for a long time, I won't be able to replace the salespeople. However, there is one question: for how long? What we are dealing today is artificial narrow intelligence. But have you heard about AGI? artificial general intelligence, which is supposed to adopt and learn in almost every domain and context, just like a human. And artificial superintelligence, which is a state in which AI surpasses the intellectual ability of the best human minds in every aspect, in creativity, understanding, planning, or even decision-making. Furthermore, it could evolve so fast that it could lead to breakthroughs in science and technology that seem to be unsolvable today. However, if we look only at the ChatGPT's user growth and compare it to such popular services like Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, Netflix, we can realize that ChatGPT needed only 5 days to reach 1 million users, while for the rest it took months, if not years. What does it mean? It evolves faster than ever. Nevertheless, today I would put forward a thesis that AI won't replace salespeople, but those who can transform data into relationships will. Why do I think so? AI will take care of the hard work of data analysis and other time-consuming, very often boring tasks, freeing up salespeople to do what they do best, bringing more value to customers. Build relationships that create loyal customers and drive long-term success. Of course, customers will follow the same approach. They will use the potential of AI to research and analyze the existing markets of the products, their strengths, weaknesses, define selection criteria, or even generate ready RFIs, RFP. Why would they do that? Well, did you know that the average duration of the IT project lifecycle in financial services industry is 24 to 36 months? What is more, when we break it down and look at the milestones, we see that implementation takes only 6 to 9 months, while the ideation and selection phases take as long as 18 to 24 months. On the other hand, we have such turbo performance like WeBank, who state that they need only 10 days to do so. Do you see the room for optimization here? So, what might the future look like? I drafted 3 scenarios. In the first scenario, we have buyers empowered by AI and salesmen also empowered by AI. They are dealing with each other, they are negotiating, they are closing the sales. We could say nothing extraordinary, right? Maybe besides the fact that they are really using AI. This is the nearest future. Let's go further. In the second scenario, we have AI agents act on behalf of buyers and act on behalf of salesmen. They are again dealing with each other, they are even negotiating and closing finally the sales. Why not? In the third scenario, we have also AI agents, but the difference is that at the certain stage, they are handing over the case to the humans. And here humans are closing the deal, but the customers may have to pay extra money for such a premium personal assistance. Can these 3 scenarios coexist together or rather evolve? It's hard to be specific at this point, but I would encourage you to do one thing. Let's start by making small changes, embracing AI, focusing on how AI can support us, not necessarily replace us. Thank you very much.